Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. With only 1 week to go until the State Speed Event Series, we're going to get some more work done on the XR8. We're going to work on some coilover suspension we fitted and upgrade the brake system. So welcome back guys, getting straight back into it. Last weekend, off camera, I took out the original stock XR8 suspension and replaced it with some HSD coilovers. So today, what we're going to get into is actually just adjusting them because I've had let them settle in. If we did lower it like 10-15 mil, so not too much, just a little bit, because we don't want it to be rubbing out on the guards. But today we're going to adjust it and then we're going to upgrade it with these Brembo brakes. So these are actually going to be bigger front rotors, and then we're going to go with the ceramic pads all the way around. So first up, what we're going to do is we're going to suck the old fluid out of there, because we're going to bleed all of these brakes, and you bleed the brakes from the furthest from that backwards, so it'll be the back left and the back right and the front left and the front right. But we're going to do, first up, we're going to do the rear pads. I've got a whole video on changing brake pads, so we're not going to get into the details of that one. We're just going to get these done, and then we'll move on to the front where we adjust the suspension and put on the actual brake upgrade kit. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so the rears are done. Brembo pads in and bled. You can see them up in there. Now we can move on to the front. I can show you the coilovers. These are the HSD Monopro ones we installed. I am going to have to raise this just a couple of mil because it's slightly below the other side. But here's the old brake discs. These are 298mm. I think the new ones we're going to are 322. So what I need to do from here is we'll rip all this off and yeah, we'll get the new brakes on. Okay, so we've pulled it all off, as you can see. So the deal with this conversion is it uses the same caliper, but it changes the caliper mount. You can see that's a quite bigger one. And you go to the bigger rotor. You can see how that one's much bigger. So yeah, you just bolt that back on, change over all those little bits over to the new caliper mount. And these are just a floating disc, so they literally just sit on there, so you can pretty much just see, let's just fit it on there. Now we mount the mount and we'll put it all back together. And just like that, it's fitted up. You can see the new caliper mount, the bigger disc. So before we bleed it, do need to get in there and lower it. So what I'll do is I'll undo that, I'll actually lift it, but I'll undo that collar and then we'll rotate it the way, I'm pretty sure it's anti-clockwise to get it to go up. It's just a few mil out and we'll tighten that back up and then we'll rinse and repeat on the other side. Well, we're all done, guys. You can see. Got brakes underneath there. Brembo pads all round. She's all bled up. Ready to go for next weekend. So guys, another successful video. We've got the brakes done, we've got the suspension fixed up. So we've got coilovers, suspension and brakes all done, sorted for the first round 1 of the State Speed Event Series. So it's going to be a 3-hour trip, and it's going to be hectic because the guys we're racing are most of them experienced drivers, and most of the cars are probably going to be quicker than this one. But it's going to be fun. Hope you guys are looking forward to it. I'll see you just before I leave. Until the next one, see you later.